low-scoring series, but you guys were able to win 3 out of 4. I mean, these seem to be the kind of games you guys are going to have to win in the postseason and things like that.
Without a doubt, we've got a very good offense, but good pitching club. Good pitching is going to always negate good offense. And when you have good offense like we do, and you throw good pitching out there like we have, it's a pretty good combination. So we'll win the low-scoring ones, and then have the blowouts when they happen. But I was pleased overall with things.
And Dontrelle looked like his off-speed stuff was as good as it's been since
probably the best he's been here. He's improved with every outing. He's a horse. I mean, nobody works harder than him in between starts. He's been a great guy in the clubhouse, but he can flat out pitch. I'll take him any day of the week. You talk about foxholes and the guy you want next to you, I'll take Dontrelle any day.
And defensively in the series, one error and that came, fairly late today.
Yeah, and that was, our defense has been good. And one thing we've had a couple of lapses at times, but overall our defense has been pretty good all year.
And what about Christopher's play out there in right field?
It's outstanding. That's why he's super sub. I can play him anywhere on the field. I haven't played him at first yet, and I haven't caught him yet. I think he's played everywhere else and done a good job.
And I think I asked you this before, but just as far as Cozart is concerned, and is it a question of him being more assertive lately as far as breaking out that early season slump, or is it something else?
No, I think he had a great year last year. He had a really good spring training, and I think he came into the season just thinking it was going to happen again. And which is something that he will learn from, and you'd have to ask him that. But I think his intensity was good. He's a hard worker, but I just don't think that that real hard intensity was there. And he got into some bad habits, and it took him a while to get out of it. But once he got out of it, he's right back on track.
What are some of those habits you want him to get out of?
But there's nothing specific. It's more mental than physical. When you say habits, it's that mental toughness and that mental focus to really be able to go in and day out. You can't take it for granted. This game is not easy, and if you take it for granted and just think, well, I can go out there and things will happen, it'll get you. You gotta stay focused mentally all the time.
Devin talked about how if he were on the other team, he wouldn't want to face this lineup. And to me, I see a little bit of power, but then I see other guys that you got to be careful because they'll get base hits on you.
Well, one thing about this club is you think of big power clubs, you think of a lot of strikeouts and free swingers, and we're not. We've got a lot of walks. In fact, I would guess we're pretty high up as far as the walks, and that's because we are selective. We call them quality at bats. We make that pitcher work hard. We faced a couple pitchers, Gordon. We faced 2 guys in Lehigh Valley that had unbelievable numbers, and we didn't wear them out, obviously, but we worked them hard, and you could just see them go, wow, I've never seen a lineup like this. So, it's a lineup that'll work you all different ways.
And Paul Tuckett coming in. Just kind of talk about them, what to expect in 4 games.
Don't know a dang thing about
really?
Them. Haven't seen them all year. I've got their stats. I mean, I've seen their stats, but virtually they're a new club. They've got most guys on that club never seen before, so we'll wait and see when they get in here tomorrow.
Good enough.
We don't get advanced scouting reports. Big leagues, they have everything. Film, pictures, everything.
Skip took Hermida out in the middle of the game. Is he all right?
Yeah, he fouled the ball off his knee, and it was starting to get a little swollen. I didn't want to take a chance on it being too long, so I got him out of there.
And then
still supposed to be back tomorrow?
Well, we got to get clearance from MLB.
What your hope?
Well, that's our hope, yes.
And then you flip Negron and Hermida in the outfield.
Yeah. Basically, what I want to do is, left field in the big leagues is the position that is open. I mean, everybody knows Jay Bruce is our right fielder, so I want to make sure I've got to get Hermida some time in left field because obviously he would be a big candidate to go back to the big leagues the way he's hitting. So I got to get him some time in left field.
Is he comfortable over there?
Oh yeah, he's played as much left field as right field.
Okay.